cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His team got in the win column last week following a couple of losses to start the year. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a the veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Second down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. We're knocking on the door. First and goal. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Quay Walker getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's fourth and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his third touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The man in motion is Watson. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down. Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Love. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16. That's the linebacker, the former 1st-round pick, Kenneth Murray, in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready now for their 2nd drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll play action. It's Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action. Here's Dak. He'll step up and run this. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he was trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Here's Dak to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden,
In trouble, and down he goes. Dante Fowler getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. And here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42. First and 10. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a a second down throw for Prescott. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Throwing on second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's a top 10 rusher from last season, Kyron Williams. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Rams get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Brock Purdy. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The 49ers are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Eagles get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Love firing to Golden. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll take a shot for Watson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the gun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
The second down throw is incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now quickly to Golden on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. To throw is Dak. Out quickly here to Pickens. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That is caught at the 3. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Dak going to push this one forward. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Second down, Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Edgerrin Cooper gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Complete to Jacobs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. To throw is Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. From the 33, here's second down and 9. Back to throw is Love. Throw on the run is complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down. To throw is Love. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. on second down, Love. He'll step up and run. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score! Game on. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back?
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Pistol now for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Love to throw it on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. On 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers. From the gun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll come up now for second down. Now Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are right back in this one.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll come up here on second down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They get 5 on third and 1. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.